As per the initial reports, Dayle, who was 76, died due to suspected carbon monoxide poisoning. Marc Blucas restored house to be closer to family. Appearing on Hallmark's Home and Family in 2016, Marc Blucas, 52, shared that he and his wife, Dayle Haddon, moved to Pennsylvania from California to be closer to their family. Their farmhouse, where Dayle breathed her last, was built in 1711, shared the actor, as reported by US Weekly. "You know what's amazing? Our house was built in 1711, before George Washington was born." Blucas shared during the interview before adding, "It's a way to stay creatively stimulating when I'm not filming and working." The first daughter star explained, "We wanted to be closer to family, so we moved back to the East Coast to be by them. It's the only place in the United States that has that kind of architecture with old stone barns and old stone houses." Blucas and his wife Ryan, whom he married in 2009, shifted to the East Coast in 2012. The couple soon welcomed their two daughters. Blucas is also a stepfather to Ryan's two older children from her previous marriage to ex-husband Christian Slater. He further shared that renovating the house gave him and Ryan all sorts of projects for life, including caring for all types of animals. "We have 15 chickens, 2 rabbits, a dog, cats. The wildlife is off the charts," shared the Holiday with Heroes star, and added, "We're seeing foxes and deer constantly. We do house all of them. In fact, my wife and I had to institute a new rule. We were working on the main house and my wife comes home with chicks and so I'm like, where we're going to put them, honey." The actor, who often shares updates from their renovations, wrote on Instagram in 2023, "When we bought our old house, the list of things that needed to be done was staggering," before noting, "I didn't own a tractor yet, and frankly, it wasn't on that list. Needed that money for other things. But I remember my dad saying, you can't have a farm and not have a tractor. My old man has never been so right." Blucas continued, "As my DIY projects and historic home design and restoration business have grown, I've upsized and added to my equipment collection. From something I didn't think I needed to something I truly couldn't do without. Presently, rebuilding the stone courtyard walls around the barn." However, tragedy struck at their home when Ryan's mother, Dayle, died at their residence on Friday after the suspected carbon monoxide leak. Blucas' father, Walter Blucas, 76, was also there in the house at that time, and he was found unconscious on the first floor. He is currently receiving treatment at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Dayle Haddon penned emotional tribute to her mother. Dayle Haddon, 53, took to her Instagram to pen an emotional note commemorating her late mother. Sharing a montage of pictures from Dayle's career, including her cover photos for the likes of Vogue, Cosmopolitan, and Harper's Bazaar, the heartbroken daughter wrote, "The bright light that is Dayle has dimmed in this earthly realm. Shining somewhere as radiantly as ever where it's most needed, I have no doubt." She continued, "She was a woman in her power, yet soft and attentive to all. Deeply creative and curious, gifted with beauty inside and out, always kind and thoughtful. In conversation, she could go to the deepest of places and also soar the highest heights of spiritual understanding. She held so many up, saw their greatness sometimes hidden to them, and always built bridges with her own connections to help them ascend. She was everyone's greatest champion, an inspiration to many," added Ryan, before continuing, "I'd always trust the timing of things. There are no accidents, and certainly how we enter and exit this world is mystical and unknowable. She was a high-hearted spiritual being that put value on her soul's evolution, so I know her journey here in this dimension must have been complete. Honoring her," she wrote, "I revere all the paths and adventures taken. I saw her be golden and always reach for the light in all areas of her life." Ryan also thanked everyone who was a part of her journey that helped to shape her, enrich her, and activate her to become the absolute gem that she is. She loved so many. A pure heart, a rich inner life, touching so many lives. A life well lived, mused Ryan before concluding, "Rest in light, Mom."